You have been selected for a quiet wonder. Michael speaks. This must remain unspoken to others. There are only 35 minutes left before what is destined unfolds before your eyes. Beloved soul, what is about to be revealed is far beyond ordinary. You are not here by coincidence. Heaven is stirring right now in ways that leave even angels amazed. A great turning has taken place and your name is written inside it. A miracle has been carefully formed, softly breathed into reality. Not for crowds, not for nations, for you alone. Yet time is delicate. You have 35 minutes to welcome this sacred motion before it shifts away. Not as punishment, but because divine order follows divine timing, and heaven's opening does not linger. Beloved one, Archangel Michael steps forward, not in whispers, but in command. For a moment the veil lifted and I saw what was inscribed for you, a blessing unlike anything you've known. But beside it I saw a pulse, a countdown, a closing gate. You have 2 minutes before the movement begins, 35 minutes to claim what is already reaching for you. If you hesitate, if you scroll past, another will receive what once carried your soul's signature. That is why this message stands before you now. This is your alert, your intervention, your liberation. This message was held back 3 times before heaven released it. Why? Because your heart needed readiness, because distractions had to rise and fall, because those who tried to cloud your sight, even within familiar circles, needed to be quieted. Now your spirit is awake. Now your inner ear is listening. So before we proceed, I ask you, will you open your heart completely? Will you allow these words to touch the deepest chambers of your being? Because when you do, what was hidden will come into light. Pause for a sacred second. Subscribe, not to a channel, not to a person, but to the divine voice moving through this moment. Whisper within yourself, I will not miss what was meant for me. I will not delay. I receive fully. This is your covenant. And once it is spoken, what waits beyond this message will begin rushing toward you, faster than resistance can stop it. Listen closely. There are rare moments when heaven releases an opening so personal, so sealed with destiny, that missing it changes life's direction. This is that moment. This is what Archangel Michael was sent to guard. That is why the voice now rises, not softly, but strongly, because delay would make this opening vanish. What was meant to multiply your peace, your provision, your joy would flow to another, not because you are unworthy, but because timing was ignored. I saw your name beside a scroll of breakthrough, not a small blessing, a divine package prepared before your first breath, held back until the precise instant you could carry it. And that instant is now. The waiting season is finished. But this gift does not wait. 35 minutes remain on the heavenly clock. In 2 minutes, movement begins. If your heart is not open, it will pass by your door. This message was meant to reach you earlier, but interference rose, spiritual and emotional. Smiling faces that unknowingly slowed your path. Others who were fully aware. Heaven saw it all, and I was sent to intervene, not in anger, but in urgent love, because truth must reach you in time. This is not just a moment. It is the moment where everything can turn in your favor. A door has opened in the unseen realm, aligned perfectly with your name, your life, your need. Not every door opens for every soul. It opens for the chosen, and you are among them. Angels stand ready. Destiny leans forward. Your future can change, not by force, but by your decision to receive. Ignore this, and delay returns. Accept this, and alignment begins. That is why I came, to offer the final call before release. 35 minutes remain. What you choose now shapes everything ahead. Softly declare within, I will not walk away from what is meant for me. I receive, I respond, I step forward. Heaven records these words. Angels assigned to your name awaken. The paused miracle begins to move again. I saw golden light beside your name, restoration in resources, healing in relationships, renewal in spirit. But beside it glowed one word, urgent. This is not casual. It is already in motion. If you are not positioned, it will pass beyond your reach. This is why you were guided here, because only 35 minutes remain before the sacred window closes. 2 minutes before the current begins to flow. If you miss this gate, another may not appear for years. Beloved soul, many have prayed for such an opening and never witnessed it. Yet you have received this message. That alone is proof you are seen. Your quiet faith was recorded. Your unseen prayers were heard. Your near giving up moments were met with mercy. This is the reward that waited for the right hour. The window is narrow. Distractions will rise. Doubt will whisper. Because the enemy need not destroy you, only distract you. But in this sacred pause, all noise is silenced. One voice speaks. Look, listen, respond. Not tomorrow, not later. Now. The 35-minute miracle margin has begun. The 2-minute mark approaches. The movement is alive. Your name shines in light. Say yes before the moment passes. I hear a sound in the unseen. Locks turning, chains releasing, doors once sealed now opening. Angels who were told to wait now step aside. Not because you were forgotten, but because timing has matured. The order has been given. The gates are opening. Only those who walk through now will receive what waits inside. And this is your moment. Stay to the end, because what comes next is for you. This instant is not broad. It is precise, exactly measured. 35 minutes exactly. Beloved soul, cherished one, something is waiting for you that surpasses money or simple answers. It is a turning, a sacred repositioning, a divine reversal of direction. What once felt like loss will transform into legacy. What was sealed will burst open, but this is not a casual breeze. It is a holy exchange. Heaven does not place sacred gifts into hesitant hands. It flows toward the willing, and willingness is proven by what you choose right now. That is why my voice is clear and urgent, because even one extra minute of hesitation can shift everything. Beloved one, even now God is moving in ways that will not make sense to those around you. Some will call it sudden, some will call it luck, but you alone will know it was written before time began. This message is your confirmation. You are not late. You have not missed it. But you are standing in the final seconds of the countdown. What you decide in these moments will echo for years. That is why you are warned not to scroll, not to delay, not to treat this as ordinary. Because these words carry breath and destiny. They carry your next chapter, beloved one. You have felt unseen, as if no one recognized what you carried. No one knew how heavy belief has been. Yet heaven witnessed every step. That is why this personal message reached you. It is not for the crowd. It is for the marked. For those who kept praying when it felt useless. For those who kept loving when ignored. For those who kept showing up when they wanted to walk away. You are that soul. And this moment is the harvest of every silent seed you planted, beloved one. Heaven does not gamble with miracles. It entrusts them to awaken spirits. That is why I was sent with warning and love, because the miracle begins in 2 minutes, and the opening closes in 35. Do not dismiss this. Do not doubt this. Whisper inside yourself, I receive this moment. I choose to step through this divine doorway. I believe this miracle carries my name. Speak it as if the heavens are listening, because they are. Beloved one, timing is not mistaken. You may wonder why now, because what arrives next in your life cannot wait, because the pain you carried has reached its limit, because the blessing assigned to you has waited long enough. God is finished allowing others to touch what belongs to you, but this window is your confirmation. Walk past it, and you walk past what was already released. Walk into it, and you will be flooded with stored abundance, pressed down, shaken, and overflowing, beloved one. Pause and feel this in your spirit. Something tries to pull you away. A whisper of later, a nudge to scroll. But that is not you. That is resistance, because this is the scheduled hour of breakthrough, and the enemy would rather steal it quietly by making it feel unimportant. But you sense the truth. This is not just another message. It is a living transaction unfolding now, beloved one. You have walked through fire, endured silent seasons where no one checked on you. No one understood you. No one saw your private battles, yet heaven never looked away. Every tear, every sacrifice, every lonely night was recorded. Today, that record is opened, the reward written beside your name is being released. But it will not wait forever. 35 minutes remain before the page turns again. Do not let it turn without you, beloved one. I saw a light forming above your dwelling, a signal, a gathering of angels dispatched toward you. They carry provision, they carry protection, they carry answers explaining every delay. But they need a signal from you, an open heart, an awakened spirit saying yes. If you hesitate, the light dims. If you believe, the light expands and the miracle arrives. Not as an idea, but as reality. Beloved one, this message will not repeat. This chance is not a cycle. It is a rare passage of light, appearing once in a long season. You are reading this not by luck, but by readiness. Heaven now trusts you to hear, receive, and act. You are trusted. You are loved. You are remembered, but now you must choose. Remain still and risk losing what has already been sent, or respond and watch everything distant arrive at once. Beloved one, this miracle traveled through resistance, crossed interference, survived delays, not even caused by you. Yet it still carries your name. It still seeks your hands. Do not let these minutes pass in silence. The spirit realm moves faster than thought. Something fragile and time-bound is already on its way. Only an open heart can hold it, beloved one. You were never meant to beg for crumbs when a table was prepared. The enemy tried to make you feel forgotten, expired, replaced. But I tell you, no one took what is yours. They tried. They spoke your name with jealousy. They prayed with pride disguised as care. But heaven saw through every mask. Your miracle stayed sealed until now, beloved one. A scroll still glows in golden light. It reads, "Transfer approved." Your name rests beneath it. It carries instructions to restore stolen time, stolen resources, stolen peace. It is not just finances. It is restoration. It is coming, but timing must be obeyed. Only minutes remain to place this into your life. If no heart is awake, no spirit says yes. It returns to the vault. Do not let that happen, beloved one. You did not come this far to stop here. You did not survive every night just to almost receive. God is not offering hope. He is offering results. But He will not force your miracle upon you. He extends it, and your soul must open its hands now, not later, not tomorrow, in this sacred now, beloved one. Divine reasons hid this message from others but revealed it to you. You may feel unworthy or unready. That was the lie whispered in wounded moments. You are strong enough. You are ready. You are the one heaven waited for. Angels stand in position. Your name rides on the wind. The countdown is real. 35 minutes was grace. Now the 2-minute mark approaches. Beloved one, say this now. I receive it. I will not miss it. I will not delay. I believe this message was sent for me, and I accept it fully. These words are keys that unlock the final gate. Speak them even with trembling, because I am watching, and what I see in you is the final deciding weight. Beloved one, others tried to carry your blessing, but it was too heavy for them. It was never theirs. The design, the timing, the fingerprint of this miracle fits you alone. Now the Spirit tests the weight of your faith, not your perfection, only your belief one more time. Your trust that this message holds your breakthrough, your movement before the door closes, because what comes next is greater than anything you have touched, but it requires your full agreement. Beloved one, heaven is quiet now, not because nothing happens, but because everything waits on you. Angels watch, Spirit watches. The next choice is yours. Not punishment, but invitation into peace, power, provision, revelation. But doubt cannot enter. Waiting cannot unlock. Only the soul that says yes steps through. Yes, I believe I was not forgotten. Yes, I act before the moment passes. Beloved one, I saw another reach for what was yours. One of your blood, but not your calling. Their hands neared your promise when you hesitated, but heaven intervened. The scroll was pulled back. Angels were told to wait again. Remind them what is at stake. That is why this message came today. Your final reminder. The miracle is still reserved, but it will not be offered again, beloved one. God is not confusion, but the enemy is. That is why confusion appears just before miracles. Questions rise, doubts whisper, but remember this quote in your heart now. Destiny never knocks twice on the same door, and this is your door, your hour, your turning moment. Stay to the end, because what follows belongs to you. Is this truly meant for you? Should you really open yourself to this now? Does it even matter? But listen carefully. That whisper of hesitation is not your ally. That doubt is not heaven's voice. It is a snare, and if you follow it, you will walk away from the very answer you have cried out for. That is why my words burn with urgency now. Why I call to your spirit with fire. Do not turn away. Not this time, beloved soul. The 2-minute mark has arrived. In the unseen, the winds are shifting. A release has begun. Miracles are no longer being stored. They are being assigned. The next name written is yours. But if you do not open fully, if fear wins, your place will be passed for a season, not forever, but long enough that what was meant for now will not return until much later, and by then conditions will change. Surroundings will shift, gates will move. This is the safest and surest moment to receive. Beloved one, you have walked through fire, endured endless quiet seasons where no one checked on you, no one understood you, no one saw your hidden battles. Yet heaven never stopped watching. Every tear, Every sacrifice, every lonely night was recorded in remembrance. Today that record has been opened. The reward written beside your name is being lowered, but it will not wait endlessly. 35 minutes remain before the page turns again. Do not let it turn without you, beloved one. I saw a light forming above your dwelling, a signal. Angels gathering and moving toward you, not empty-handed, carrying provision, carrying protection, carrying answers that will finally explain every delay. But they await your signal, an open heart, an awakened soul, a spirit whispering, yes, I receive. If you hesitate, the light weakens. If you believe, the light expands, and the miracle reaches you not as imagination, but as lived reality. Beloved one, you have been surviving on hope. Now you are being called into fulfillment. Fulfillment brings clarity. That is why this message arrived today. Why your spirit refused to ignore it. Why you feel movement even as you read. Because the time is now. What once felt distant is suddenly near. What once felt impossible is now within reach. But only if you respond inside this sacred window. Heaven does not move by emotion. It moves by alignment. And you are in alignment only briefly. Beloved one, I speak as one who has stood at the gate of your promise. I have seen what is being delivered to you. I have guarded it through delays, blocks, and seasons of unreadiness. But that season has changed. Today the gate opened, and now I carry your promise toward you. Yet I can only place it in your hands if you remain open and willing. If you drift away, the gate closes, and the miracle is redirected, beloved one. There is something holy about your name being spoken in heaven today, not in judgment, not in shame, but in celebration. It is time they say, deliver it. Let no distraction interfere. That is why timing feels strange. Why everything inside you feels alert. Your soul recognizes what your eyes cannot yet see. This is your reversal moment, your acceleration moment, your release moment, beloved one. Your name is echoing in places where destinies unlock. Outwardly, nothing seems changed, but inwardly, the shift has already occurred. And the only distance left between you and full manifestation is your decision to receive with faith, urgency, and surrender. This message is not merely a sign. It is a supernatural doorway, and it will remain open only minutes longer. Do not underestimate how close your breakthrough is. This is no longer hope. This is certainty. What was blocked has been cleared. What was far has taken its final step toward you. Yet timing remains tight. If you let this pass, the opening closes. The blessing does not vanish but moves to another. That is not heaven's desire, not your spirit's desire. But time must be honored, and you stand in the final stretch, beloved one. Your miracle remembers you. Every prayer whispered unseen, every giving from emptiness, every pain never spoken, every act of courage. That is why this gift is personal. That is why Michael was assigned to guard it until now. But it cannot be held longer. The order has been released. It must land now. And if your spirit is not open, it cannot rest where it was destined. Beloved one, your faith is not being tested. It is being invited. Invited to step into what was written before time began. Invited to pass every lie, every delay, every wound into undeniable divine favor. Yet the invitation carries a countdown. Heaven makes space but does not force. If you turn away, the moment dissolves. If you lean in, the floodgates open, beloved one. Someone attempted to take your place. I saw it in the spirit. Voices close to you wrapped in false support, seeded with envy, sowing doubt, draining strength. But heaven blocked them. You remain chosen. Your inheritance remains yours. But you must claim it now before the 35-minute window vanishes and reassignment occurs. Beloved one, this message will not repeat. This chance is not a cycle. It is a rare passage of light, opening once in a long season. You read this not by luck, but by readiness, because heaven now trusts you to hear, receive, and act. You who are trusted, you are loved, you are remembered. Yet you must choose, remain still, and risk losing what was sent, or respond and watch what felt distant arrive at once. Beloved one, this miracle traveled through resistance, crossed interference, endured delays not born from you, yet it still carries your name, still seeks your hands. Do not let these minutes fade in silence. The spirit realm moves faster than thought. Something fragile and time-bound is already moving towards you. Only a fully open heart can hold it, beloved one. Beloved one. This message is not just warning. It is a weapon forged to break the final chain. Something has restrained your blessing from within. Doubt, disappointment, exhaustion, delay. And these words were sent to cut that final hesitation. I was not sent only to comfort, but to command the shift. And as these words flow, the unseen realm trembles. The door trembles. You stand at the thin veil between what was and what is about to begin. Beloved one. The enemy watches too, not because he can stop what is coming, but to see if you will stop yourself, to see if you will scroll away, settle, silence what heaven is declaring. But you are not who you were before, not last year, not last month, not last week. You are awake now. You feel this moment burning like a quiet flame that will not die. Beloved one. This is why distractions rose recently, because approval was signed in heaven with your name. The transaction was seen, chaos was stirred, people were used, emotions were shaken. Yet you remain here, still reading, still standing. And that is victory. Now only one step remains. The full release requires your yes, not maybe, not later, but now. Destiny whispers once, and only the awake will hear. My beloved soul, heaven is no longer searching your past. It is watching your present moment. What you choose now shapes what comes next. Will you speak life or remain silent? Will you follow the stirring in your spirit or dismiss it as coincidence? But hear me clearly. This is not coincidence. I was not permitted to bring this message until this exact hour. And now that it has reached you, only you hold the power to accept or refuse it. God's part is complete. The miracle is already in motion. I am holding it. But I cannot hold it forever. Beloved one, speak aloud within your heart right now. I open every corner of my soul to this miracle. I will not miss what was designed for me. I believe heaven is moving toward me. I believe this is my appointed time. I choose faith over fear. These words may seem simple on earth, but in the unseen, they sound like thunder. When you declare them, angels accelerate. When you mean them, no darkness can block you. And even now, I, Michael, remain before you, awaiting your soul's reply. Beloved one, hesitation has no more room here. Heaven does not demand perfection. Heaven asks permission to move, to bless, to pour out what has long been prepared. What was restrained is now releasing, but it flows only where it is welcomed. And every second your name echoes louder in the spirit realm. Yet soon that echo will fade. And if you have not answered fully, the wave will retreat into silence, beloved one. Do not measure this by your surroundings. Do not calculate sense or logic. This is not reasoning. This is timing. This is not conversation. This is delivery. And what is being delivered is not light. It is weighty, royal, sacred confirmation that you are still chosen, that your story is unfinished, that what was locked is unlocking, but only hearts opened fully can hold what arrives. Half-open spirits cannot carry this gift, but yours is still open. That is why the angel has not departed. Beloved one, I see in you both fire and tears. You wish to believe, yet wounds remain tender. You fear hoping again. But God does not tease. He does not trick. He is the God of divine appointments. And this is your appointment, circled in the spirit calendar long ago. Every delay, every detour, every denial was leading to this holy instant. This 35-minute gate, this 2-minute release, beloved one. I hear your heart asking quietly, is this truly for me? And the answer is yes, beyond measure. You are not disqualified by pain, not by past, not by doubt. You are qualified by endurance, by tears, by the Word of God Himself. That is why this message chased you until it reached your eyes and spirit. Because you are the intended receiver, beloved one. Do not worry if others would not understand this. It was never sent for them. Many are invited. Few are chosen to witness such intimacy. And you are among them, among the trusted, among those who will say one day, heaven reached me and I did not ignore it. And when you say yes, heaven will not only rejoice, it will move swiftly and powerfully, leaving even opposition speechless. Beloved one, your name still burns in light. Your miracle is still moving, but time is thinning. So I ask with the fire of heaven, will you answer? Will you receive what is pouring out? Will you take your place in what is already prepared? If your answer is yes, nothing can stop what follows. But if your answer is silence, even heaven will honor your choice. And step back, beloved one. Pause inside yourself and decide. Whisper with strength. I will not walk away from what God has for me. I receive this message completely. I respond before the miracle passes. These words become your covenant. Speak them and let heaven record them. Because when you do, angels assigned to your name awaken. The paused miracle moves again, but it must find your heart open, your soul willing, your faith alive. Beloved one, I saw golden writing beside your name, a timed release, restoration of resources, healing of relationships. Yet what stood out was urgency. This miracle is not casual, not delayed. It is already traveling. And if you are not positioned, it will pass your door, your hands, your name. That is why I came. Because only 35 minutes remain before this sacred window closes. 2 minutes before movement begins. And if you miss this gate, another may not appear for years. Beloved one, forces whisper that later is safe, that delay has no cost, that what is yours will always come. But that is not truth. What is yours must be claimed, opened, received. Heaven does not wait endlessly. It honors trust. It honors action. That is why my voice carries gravity, because you stand on the edge of a turning point. Open now and everything shifts. Hesitate and the blessing moves to another. Beloved one, your name is not only known in heaven, it is whispered. Angels speak it in prayer. Your name was spoken before the Father with the words, "It is time." Yet even with divine approval, the final choice rests with you. Will you open? Will you lean in? Or will you let this moment dissolve into noise? Do not allow fear, habit, or delay to steal what was created for you. This is not a normal hour, not just another message. This is the one heaven fought to deliver to your soul. Beloved one, the unseen world is active now. Light moves swiftly, Angels carry scrolls of provision, healing, answers, instruction. But they move only where welcomed. This message is your signal. Receive it fully, and you align with what is being delivered. Ignore it and heaven redirects. Not as punishment, but because divine law requires open hearts. Say yes, say now, beloved one. If you knew how close your name is to a treasury of breakthrough, if you could hear the quiet thunder of angels nearing your home, if you could see beyond the veil, you would not hesitate a second. Do not miss this thinking. It is only a video, only a message, only a moment. It is proof you have been seen, chosen, timed perfectly. But if you do not act, timing will pass, and what was meant to break your delay will be given elsewhere. Beloved one, I know waiting has been long, tears and trust stretched thin, but this delay was never rejection. It was protection. God prepared this moment to bless you at the right time. And now the time is right. Heaven moves in 2 minutes, but you have 35 minutes to prove readiness. Beloved one, this moment was designed with precision, not chance, not randomness, divine orchestration. The number 35 was whispered in heaven as a boundary for your miracle. When it passes, the door closes. When the 2-minute mark arrives, the miracle begins its descent, already traveling through the spirit realm, guided by God's breath and guarded by my sword. But it arrives only if your heart is ready. That is why you read this now. Beloved one, what waits beyond this instant is not only blessing, but correction of every misalignment, reversal of every delay, restoration of every loss, answer to every unanswered prayer. God did not ignore you. He waited until you could hold what He gives. And now heaven has declared you ready, beloved one. You may feel mistakes disqualified you, but your name was never erased. You remain called, chosen, worthy, battle-scarred yet still appointed. Your record was sealed for this hour and now unsealed. The scroll is open. Angels read your name in the courts of heaven. But if you do not respond, the decree returns undelivered. Not because God changed His will, but because you did not arrive to receive, beloved one. Many wish for such a moment and never see it. Yet you hold this message that alone is proof that heaven watched every quiet faith, every prayer, every near giving up mercy was granted. This is the reward delayed for fullness of time. Beloved one, the window is narrow, distractions rise, doubt whispers, temptation to scroll appears because the enemy need not destroy you, only distract you. But in this sacred instant, God silences every noise and says, look, listen, respond. Not tomorrow, not later, now. This is the 35-minute miracle margin, and it will not wait, beloved one.